Hello everyone, and welcome to my British royal family official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Regal pundits accept the York sisters won't become working royals and show up on the renowned Buckingham Castle gallery until their cousin takes over as ruler. Regal fans need to see Princess Beatrice and her more youthful sister Princess Eugenie become working royals and show up on the Buckingham Castle gallery, yet imperial analysts have recommended this wouldn't occur until Sovereign William takes over from his dad as Lord. Since Sovereign Andrew and the Duke and Duchess of Sussex moved away from illustrious obligations, questions have been raised about the thinned-down government Lord Charles is suspected to have needed. The ruler's more youthful sister, Princess Anne, cast uncertainty over the thought, telling CBC News recently that it was set in a day when there were a couple of additional individuals around, to make that appear to be a reasonable remark. The well-known York sisters have been promoted as two competitors who could get down to business and become working royals. Yet, Rachel Andrews, co-host of the Staying Aware of the Windsors web recording and YouTube channel, expressed that while she would love to see Beatrice in a functioning imperial job, she questions it will happen anytime soon. The shockingly typical existence of Princess Beatrice with her reused garments. Talking on the digital broadcast episode, delivered on August 12, she said, "I figure we would all affection to Beatrice in a functioning regal job, however, I simply don't see it working out." Beatrice and her sister get the smartest possible scenario by being important for the firm and utilizing their foundation to be a supporter to a few causes while appreciating break of the spotlight, Anne Andrews made sense of. While we see in intermittent paparazzi shots, Beatrice and her sister are not seen consistently like her more seasoned cousin and working illustrious ruler William, for example. She said, "She has the advantages of being important for the illustrious family. She goes to the greater occasions. Yet I think she has her own profession, she has her own family, and I think she appreciates that it's confidential, one might say." Beatrice and her more youthful sister utilize their HRA titles to advance altruistic endeavors. For instance, the 35-year-old princess became benefactor of the English recently, wearing a sterile garment embellished with the English Skin Establishment's logo, as well as HRA Princess Beatrice, supported during a visit to Sovereign Mary College of London. William Harry, despite the fact that his was taken out from the illustrious family official site recently, Beatrice and Eugenie were undeniably given HRAs on the grounds that they are the offspring of children of the late ruler. Anne Andrews proceeded, "When we saw the crowning ritual line up and perceived what a limited number of individuals were on that overhang, it was like, for what reason are Beatrice and Eugenie not up there? They ought to be up there. But I can't check whether occurring until William comes to the privileged position." Following the crowning celebration recently, senior working royals and the people who played parts in the service were seen on the gallery. Generally the drawn-out regal family, which has some of the time comprised of 30 or even 40 individuals, has showed up on the royal residence gallery. In any case, during last year's Marching the Variety, another point of reference was set when just 18 royals showed up on the castle overhang. The gathering was comprised of working royals and a portion of their relatives. Try not to miss. Meghan and Harry's show has been truly upsetting for Beatrice and Eugenie. Ruler Harry still awesome of companions with cousins Beatrice and Eugenie. Sarah Ferguson owns up to engaging worry over Beatrice and Eugenie's youngsters. Co-host of the web recording Michelle Foale raised that Princess Anne takes on imperial obligations, notwithstanding being sometime later of progression than the York sisters. The Princess Imperial is much of the time named the most focused regal, as she'd habitually beat the rundown of most illustrious commitment embraced in a year. However, Annie is currently 17th in line to the high position of progression, while Beatrice is 9th and Eugenie is 11th. Assuming the sisters were to become working royals, it would have happened as of now, or will do in the following year, Ms. Foale said. She added, "Beatrice has this 1 foot in 1 foot out, which Harry and Meghan were requesting. Beatrice, who functions as a business expert, has a little girl and stepson with her significant other Edoardo Mapelli-Mozzi. Eugenie, who is the partner overseer of a workmanship exhibition in London, has 2 children with her significant other Jack Brooksbank. If they somehow manage to become working royals, the pair would need to be upheld by the Sovereign Award, which may not be plausible, an illustrious master has proposed. Jenny Bond told All Right, assuming they turned out to be regular working royals, they would need to be upheld by the Sovereign's Award, and this is likely not the ideal opportunity for any more open use on the imperial family. There's a lot to respect about these 2 young ladies, yet on balance, I think it is better that they don't turn out to be everyday working royals, yet rather utilize their foundation in how they are now doing. The Princess of Ribs went to game to help her continue on when she and William momentarily headed out in a different direction in 2007. In the spring of 2007, the news broke that ruler William and Kate, Princess of Grains, had called time on their relationship. It was accounted for that the future ruler had finished things with his then sweetheart of 4 years, with Kate later saying during their commitment interview that their age played an element as they were both exceptionally youthful. She added at that point, "We were both getting ourselves and such and being various characters and such." After the couple, who have now been hitched for a considerable length of time, cut off their friendship, Kate put on a good show and seemed to get life by the horns. As a matter of fact, the 41-year-old princess, known for her affection for sports, hurled herself entirely into paddling. Princess Kate settling on late-night decisions to Sovereign Harry guarantee pulled separated. Talking on the definitely fixated digital recording, Rachel Birchfield told how Kate took up the game to help her through the difficult stretch. The Imperial Observer, talking on the episode delivered on August 9, said, Kate was doing a wide range of astounding, engaging things to continue on from the relationship and get her power back. She joined a paddling group, and that was something she did to get past that difficult stretch. Kate pursued an all-female race group called Sisterhood, which expected to push 21 miles across the English Channel to bring up assets for youngsters' hospices. The Sisterhood, framed in 2006, paddled on a conventional Chinese vessel called the mythical Serpent Boat and had an overwhelming preparation routine, awakening at 5 a.m. 2 times per week to go to the water. Try not to miss. Kate goes to a celebration with Rose Hanbury at her 1,000 section of land home. See inside, William and Kate's private nurturing examples for Sovereign George. Kate, sharp, not set in stone, as in the background job uncovered. Throughout their break, Kate was additionally spotted all over town in London, relaxing on evenings out with her previous Playmates companions. She was likewise envisioned with a self-improvement guide, Love Isn't Sufficient, a brilliant lady's manual for making and keeping cash by Marion Somerset Webb in her satchel. Despite the fact that Kate conceded she was extremely distraught about the split at that point, she later said it made her a more grounded individual. Talking after her and William's commitment, she said, "You figure out things about yourself that perhaps you hadn't understood. I figure you can get very consumed by a relationship when you're more youthful. I truly esteemed that time for me too, in spite of the fact that I didn't think it at that point." During their separation, which is remembered to have endured only 3 months, Kate stayed apathetic, which a few imperial pundits trust helped concrete her as future sovereign. Kinsey Schofield, host of the Today for Everyday webcast, recently told Express.co.uk, "The imperial family realized she was a decent young lady. They realized she wasn't conversing with the media in light of the fact in the middle between those separations. She was so emotionless and kept her mouth shut, and in each of the photos of her throughout the separation, she's looking forward. She just dealt with herself so well all through the roller coaster that was her and ruler William's dating history, paving the way to their inescapable marriage. It made Kate an easy decision. She was the future sovereign." After only 2 months separated, William purportedly acknowledged while he was absent and looked to reunite with Kate. The couple have now been hitched starting around 2011 and share 3 youngsters together. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.